Are you planning on starting a provision store business in Nigeria? Are you planning on making profits in this business in a short while? Stick around. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can start a provision store business in Nigeria and make tremendous profit. Welcome guys, you're welcome to another episode on the YouTube channel. Thanks to everyone that have subscribed so far. I promise you will not regret it. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button. Welcome guys. Okay, now I used to tell my friends that there's hardly a business in Nigeria that is not lucrative. Don't mind anyone that tries to spoil your mind or tries to discourage you or tries to tell you that the environment is not good. If not because of the thing that happened of recent in Nigeria, ShopRite was doing well. Aside from ShopRite, we also have the likes of Ebook and the likes. So don't let anyone tell you how bad or how worse Nigeria is. As far as I'm concerned, I used to tell my friends and those I counsel in terms of business that there is hardly a business that is not lucrative. Provision store business is a lucrative business, and I'll give you some reasons. Now, whether we like it or not, human beings cannot do without food. As you are listening to this video now, I'm sure you've either taken breakfast or lunch or dinner, either of these, and if you have not taken it all through today, it's likely you will not survive if you don't take it the next day. That is number one reason why this business is profitable. This business is profitable because it's a business that sells food that is needed every day. It's a business that sells food that is needed every day. Now, you meet your average provision store seller that you need spaghetti, you need a pack of rice, you need toothpaste, you need beans, you need soft drinks. All these things are things that you can never do without in one way or the other. So imagine that you are in an area that is well populated and you are selling these things to people daily and you are making your profit also daily. Now, that's the number one reason why this business is a profitable business. But let's quickly check other reasons. Now, another reason why provision store business is a profitable business is because the business is about buying in bulk and selling in bits. Now, let me give an example. So let's say you buy spaghetti, and let's say per spaghetti, now I'm telling you, per a pack of spaghetti, let's say it is sold, I think it ranges on the brand, but we have like from 220 to 250 per one. Now, if we were to buy 3 boxes of those spaghetti, it's likely when you buy them and when you want to resell them, it's likely you'll be making 40 naira on each pack of spaghetti. That is, instead of your selling price to now be at probably, let me say 240, your selling price could even be at 200 or 190, and you will still make your profit, because you will still add your profit to that 200 or 190. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but it's about buying in bulk and selling in bits. Let me give another example. Let's say you buy toothpaste, and on a normal day your consumers buy that toothpaste at 300 naira per pack or per tube. Now, if you buy that toothpaste in wholesale, let's say you buy like 15 boxes, you are likely to buy that toothpaste at a cheaper price, and say that toothpaste now you are buying it, let's say by the time you did your estimate, to the toothpaste. Per one tube of toothpaste, you'll be selling the toothpaste at let's say you'll be selling it at that same price, but your profit on the toothpaste can extend to 15 naira per pack, or sometimes 16 naira per pack. Now, what many provision store owners will usually tell you is, my dear, the economy is hard, we are not making money, we are not doing this. Yes, they will tell you this because they don't want competition. It is these same people that are complaining that the economy is hard, they are the ones that are using this same business to open other branches, other provision store businesses in another area. It is these same people that are using this same business to finance their family. These same people are using this same business to, buy lands and build house. So please, in as much as there could be an atom of truth in what they are telling you, you still need to check things out yourself to be able to believe if what is being said is true. Now, that being said, let us quickly move to the next part, which is how to start this provision store business. Now, please, I still want you to take extra miles or go extra miles in doing more research about this business. That is, if you really want to give it a try, or you want to really give it a go, I will advise you to do extended research and extended findings. You could contact me through my official mail, and I can give you some guide on how you can go. This video is just like an overview of how you can start the business. Now, the first step really when it comes to starting a provision store business is to write a business plan. Now, I usually see people who require for business plan before starting a business as serious entrepreneurs. And the reason being is that you have much to lose when you are going into a business, especially when you are investing huge amount of capital. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to start a provision store business with maybe 100,000, 200,000, you just want to buy one old rickety container and just fill it up with goods of 50,000. Fine, you might not need a business plan, so to say. But if you're investing more into this business, peradventure you're investing like 500,000, you're investing like 1 million, you're investing like 2 million, 3 million, even 4 million, sometimes even 5 million, it is very, very important for you to write your business plan. And truth is, not everyone knows how to do this. Yes, I would really say that and establish that not everyone, in fact not all those that even know about business know how to do this. I would say there are some specific kind of people that are blessed with the ability to write business plan. It also comes with training, yes, but there are some specific people that are blessed and they know how to write business plan. One of those people is me. But however, if I don't have the time to write a business plan for you in this kind of business, you could still contact me and I could introduce you to some of my friends that I believe that will have time to write the business plan for you. So like I said, you need a business plan. In one of the articles I wrote on the blog, I said a business plan is like something that tells you about the future of a business. It's like prophecy. Do you know what prophecy means? Yes, I believe you know what prophecy means. So the business plan tells you about what will happen to the business probably in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and so on. And the business plan also teaches you or guides you on how you can make profit in the business. So don't forget that this is your first step. Do not ignore it, especially if your risk is high. Alright, so the next step is to get your capital. Now, When it comes to getting the capital for a provincial store business, I must say it might be daunting, it might be stressful, it might be draining. I don't even know what other kind of synonyms I can use to describe this, because especially if you are, if you are needing, or if you've been needing a huge capital to start this business, what I usually advise my friends is to come up with some part of the money and meet family and friends who would encourage them. I'm not saying these people will be an investor, or should I say a shareholder into the company. They will just encourage you, by donating some money for you, and if need be you need to refund this money, they're going to give you time, like maybe a year or 2 years for you to return the money. Please do not patronize I won't call them mortgage bank, commercial banks, so to say, when it comes to starting this business, because of the interest, the huge, enormous interest that they'll be demanding from you as you are paying back. So like I said earlier, try, or even you can try small. Yes, there are many stories of people that are well to do today that tried their business with just small capital, and as time went by, they grew this business. One of those people is Aliko Dangote. Yes, Aliko Dangote was one of the few entrepreneurs in Nigeria that started with little capital and was able to grow the business. It reminds me of the saying in the Bible that we should not forget our small beginnings. Is it our small beginnings? Either small beginnings or humble beginnings. However, I know you understand what I am saying. So after getting your capital, the next step for you in this business is to rent a container or a shop. Now, if you're going for a container, I must say it would be based on the capital you have. Yes, because if you are going on a small scale, you can't afford to be spending much on renting a shop. Yes, because shops are often expensive than container. Yes, so if you're going on a small scale, you could rent a container, and if you're going on a large scale, probably on a scale of maybe with a capital of 1 million, 1.5, you could rent a shop. Now, both of these are useful. Both of them are useful in the sense that it depends on the capital you want to invest in this business. However, when you're renting a shop or a container, there are some factors you need to put into consideration to make sure the business is not stagnant, because your location when it comes to renting a shop or container is very important. The number one factor you need to consider is safety. You don't want to rent a shop or put your container in a place where you are not calm with your goods. That is, you are not sure if you go home and the next day they will have burgled your container or your shop. You need to consider safety. If the place you want to rent a shop is a place where they can even steal a whole car, please you should not consider renting a shop in such area. So number two is electricity. Store business is a business that partly deals with cold drinks. Yes, whether you like it or not, you cannot separate cold drinks from provision store business. So you need a place where you could be getting constant electricity. You don't want a place where for 2-3 days they will not have light and you will need to be running your gen. No, you need a place where there will be constant electricity. Now, aside that, you also need to consider your location. That's the third point, because you don't want to put your shop in a place where people will not come and buy from you. You don't want to put your shop in a place where you have to be restocking your shop maybe every 3 months because of the low patronage. You want to put your shop in a crowded place where people can locate you easily and buy from you. So those are the 3 factors you need to consider. Now, the fourth step now when it comes to starting a provision store business in Nigeria is to furnish the shop or container. At this point now, you have gotten your location and you are thinking, okay, you've installed your, probably it's a container and you've installed it. So This point now is for you to furnish it. Either you or your workers will be staying there, and if you don't make this container or shop comfortable enough, they won't be able to stay. And aside that, even your customers that will be coming there to buy will not find the place relaxing. And if they don't find the place relaxing, it will be hard for them to patronize you. It will be hard for them to step into your shop to buy from you. So you must furnish the shop, install wall fans, ceiling fans, install AC if you could also afford an AC, or all those big ACs that could circulate around your shop. This is to make your customers comfortable when they come in to buy goods. Now, okay, let me come with this point. What is the excitement you get when you go to ShopRite? Sometimes we don't even go to ShopRite because we want to buy one or two things. We go to ShopRite because of the kind of serene environment we see in that place. We go to ShopRite because of how cool the place is. Yes, so you might want to create this same scenario or this same environment in your provision store. I agree that your provision store is not big enough to entice people that wow, this place is so big. But no matter how small it is, please make it mighty. I have seen provision store that you heat alone will not even allow you to be able to stay there, to go around to choose whatever you want to shop for and pay. You will be so much in a hurry that sometimes you will just jump out of the place. You need to make sure you work on the ventilating system, so to say, in your shop. All right, so the next step after you furnish your shop or your container is to register your provision store business. Yes, registration is very important. You cannot start a business like a provision store business not register. I wouldn't lie to you. You cannot start it. If you start it and somehow you are able to escape registration, there will be a time when the business grows and you will be faced with so many problems from the federal government and both the state government also. And this is because any business that starts making money as soon as possible, and not just start making money now, starts making serious money, the government tend to put eyes on such kind of business because they believe that somehow you are making money and you are not paying tax. So they put eyes on you and they chase you. Let's say the tax you've accumulated or you are supposed to accumulate in a short period should not be more than 100,000. But for you not registering your provision store business, for you not paying your tax in a long while, they could say the money you are supposed to pay will be 500,000 or 700,000. So these are the reasons why it is very important to register your provision store business. Let it be a standard business that is registered under the CAC. If the business, however, is a business whereby you are just starting with a small capital, maybe with a capital of 200,000, 300,000, even 400,000, you can, however, not consider to register it. All right, so the next step after you've registered, please, I want you to note that the registration does not come quick or sharp or whatever it is being called, common kobo. It's something that will take a period of about 30 days or so for you to get your proper registration done. If you don't know how to do this, you can contact any CAC agent to do this for you, or simply go to any CAC Corporate Affairs Commission outlet in your area. Now, after you've registered your provision store business, the next one is to buy your provision store items. I mentioned something earlier. I talked about one of the reasons why provision store business is very profitable. I mentioned that one of the reasons is buying in bulk and selling in bits. This is where you need to use your advantage, so to say. when it comes to this business, you might not necessarily buy from Lagos, because apparently you are listening to this video from anywhere in Nigeria, and many of us are not close to Lagos. So I wonder, I myself am in Lagos, but I know many of us that are listening to this video are not living in Lagos or not even close to Lagos. So I would just advise you that you make your findings on where you can get these provisions at the cheapest price. Where you can get it at the cheapest price, this is where you'll be buying your provision, and then you'll be selling it in your shop. All right, so the next one is to start sales. Now, the problem I have with so many so many entrepreneurs in Nigeria is that they usually want to start selling at a particular day. Maybe they've assigned that day, that, for example, on social day, start selling my product. This should not be so. In fact, before launching your shop or your business, you could start selling. People come in, they want to buy cornflakes, sell to them. People come in, they want to buy soaps, sell to them. Don't say no, we are not opened yet, we have not launched the shop. Please and please, the moment people start coming in saying they want to buy this or that, start selling. Let's not forget that first impression really matters. So start selling. Another way you could also increase your sales is to inform your family and friends about your business. Tell them you want them to come around and buy from you. All right, that being said, let's go to the next one, which is how you can deal with competitors in a provision store business. We all know there's hardly a business that doesn't have competitors. Yes, there's hardly a business that doesn't have competitors. Even Dangote himself, that's the richest man in Africa, has competitors in the same business with him. So let's quickly look at how you, as a provision store business owner, can deal with your fellow competitors selling the same goods with you, and they are in the same area with you. Now, the number one way that you can deal with competitors in this kind of business is branding. Yes, branding. One of the reasons why ShopRite is able to stand out of the major stores in Nigeria is branding. I would not go much into that. Maybe I'm going to do another video on that. Teach us, or really give us some reasons why branding is very important in any business you are planning to do. I repeat, any business. Some people might tell you, no, it is not in all business. I disagree. Branding is very important in any business. Branding is one of the reasons why you subscribed to this blog. But I said blog video. I'll give you some reasons about that later. All right, another method you can use to deal with competitors in this same line of business with you is to open on holidays and close late. Now, most provision stores, what they usually do is, when they have a public holiday, many of them will not open. We are tired, we want to rest, we want to go and rest, we want to sleep at home, we want to unwind, blah blah blah. Now, when these people have closed their shop, what do? You just come those days that they've closed their shop and open your shop. You will see that day will be one of the days you make the highest sales so far, because the person that didn't have time, or maybe his or her favorite shop didn't open, will visit you. The person that he was planning to go to maybe store A will not be able to go, or will have gone there, realize they've closed, and won't have option than to come to you. So open on holidays and close late. Another tip here is to sell at cheaper prices. Now, this is not a must. Don't say I need to follow this itato. It's not a must. It's for people that know how to still make their profit despite the fact that they are selling at cheaper price. Now, this selling at cheaper price is one of the strong points of ShopRite. if they are selling soft drinks 100 naira in traffic, Shoprite might sell its own soft drink at 95 naira. Sometimes they could even sell it at 92 naira, or sometimes they could sell it at 90 naira. This is a method they use to drag consumers to come and buy from them. The soft drinks company will sell to them at the cheapest price, maybe like 80 naira or 89 naira, and they sell at those prices, and it has really worked for them. So that's why I said this is not a must. You could just watch how things are, or see how you can improvise. Lastly, wow, lastly is to increase sales to make profit. Okay, this is not this is a point on its own, how you can increase sales to make profit. Now, all those tips I've given you so far: branding, opening on holidays and closing late, selling at cheaper prices, all these things are ways you can use to increase your profit. Okay, I think I've talked on all what I want to talk on. A quick one. I will be treating topics that I feel that are very important. So please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, and don't forget to like the video. As time goes by, I'll be treating other interesting topic that talks about business that I know you will fall in love with and like.